So guys, अभी हम लोग actually part 2 में हैं, and if you have not watched part 1, so I would request you to please watch part 1 because we have discussed all the important things about life in Frankfurt, and now we will move on to our part 2 with Jitendra, and Jitu will tell us about the professional life, the career and growth opportunities in Germany, as well as the settling points in Germany. So let's discuss on this and quickly start the part 2. So yeah, the first question directly I would like to ask you is: you have worked with the companies like Tech Mahindra,
Infochips.
Infochips, yeah, and now in L&T Service Technologies.
Technology services.
Tell us about something on your career evolution. So first thing, what I would like to ask you is: how did you transition? How did your transition from India to a senior leadership role in Germany was?
So, see, it's been nearly 18 years I'm in the industry. And I myself, started my career as a software engineer. So I am a computer science graduate.
Okay.
And I started working for a company called Delphi Automotive Systems back in 2007 in Bangalore. And ever since, I've been part of Delphi, then moved to Tech Mahindra. And then from Tech Mahindra, I came to Germany, then moved to Aero, Infochips, and then right now working with L&T Technology Services. Right? So the transition didn't come that smooth, I would say. Because I had to put all the hard yards in order to make sure that I get what I want to. Right? So I was an engineer, and then I was a project coordinator. Then I become a manager. Then I moved to sales, and then for the past 8 years, I am doing engineering sales. First for Tech Mahindra, then for Infochips, now for L&T Technology Services. So moving from India to Germany was a choice given by a company, which I took from both the hands.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to move, I wanted to learn, I wanted to have more exposure in my working career. And yes, the job, what currently I do is basically I try to sell engineering services to multiple other customers within automotive space. So OEMs or tier ones. And Germany is quite a big market.
Yeah.
And that's it, in general, in short.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, as we have already discussed on your Indian job topics and or let's say the work culture differences, I would like to take you on this point directly.
Sure.
India versus Germany, or let's say India and Germany. We'll not say versus because it doesn't sounds good. So how different is the corporate culture in Germany compared to India? That you can little bit. We have also talked about this in the first part, but I would like to also again come up on this topic. What is the corporate differences?
So again, it's a very wide question. If you see, if you compare the corporate life from India and wanna compare with the Germany, again, the first thing comes to my mind is the time.
Yeah.
Correct. So you can easily plan your weekends, Saturday, Sundays, what you want to do, and you really want to be productive in those 40 hours a week you are entitled to work. Correct. And less breaks, more productivity. Correct. Be straight to the point. Correct. Don't try to oversell.
Yeah. Buttery things.
Yeah. Instead, constructive. Correct. Try to bring value by doing the work rather than claiming that you can do something.
Yeah.
Correct.
False claims.
False promises won't
False
work.
promises. Yeah.
Correct. And someone told me, and even I have experienced this, that the best advice to someone in order to impress a German colleague is to do on time what you have committed rather than making any false promises or to give any excuses.
Okay.
So because this hierarchy works on building trust. So if they have good trust in you, trust me, this will go for
long term.
Correct. It will not be for a short time at all.
Yeah.
So this is really something which I have learned not making any false promises, be honest to your work, be honest to your colleagues, saying what you can do, what you cannot. Because once you commit something, I mean, Germans take that as a deadline.
Yes.
And that, okay, if
Commitment,
Mr. Singh has told me that this would be done by Wednesday evening, and if I don't do that by Wednesday evening, it will be a disrespect. So
Yeah.
that's how it is. And I
That's
would say-
negative impression, or less
Yeah.
negative point in the corporate world.
While I think in Indian corporate culture, I mean, we are quite flexible. We are adaptable.
Yeah.
If something is not done by Wednesday evening 6 o'clock, you will extend your working hours and try to give by Thursday early morning 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right? Which you still say that, okay, you didn't. I mean, the person to whom you have to report that, you always say that, okay, Thursday morning, still you are not in office, but though I promised you Wednesday evening, I'm still giving you.
So it's end of business.
So I mean,
for
again, that flexibility, adaptability, and we have that flexible sort of attitude, I can say.
Yeah. Indians have this, and
Correct.
yeah, here it is a little bit tough to adapt to this, or let's say get with this attitude into the German market. Yeah.
And another corporate sort of a difference what I have observed is like the discussions are quite constructive. So even when I am talking to my manager, I mean, I'm allowed to speak my mind. I will always say what is right, what is not, what should we do, what did we do wrong in the past and what not. So there is nothing like a junior cannot speak to senior, or so. I mean, when you are talking, it's like you both are on same page.
Yeah, and so that
You are allowed to speak.
Your opinion is valued. It's not waste.
It matters.
Yeah, it matters.
So it's like a constructive.
Yeah.
That's how, I mean, couple of things. Otherwise, I mean, more or less same. I mean, everyone work to earn their bread.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
these are the couple of basic things. I mean, once you start working in the ecosystem, German ecosystem, you get used to it.
Okay. Perfect. Then we will move on to the job market scenario and the industry opportunity, like what you have experienced. So, what sectors are booming right now in Germany, especially for engineers and IT professionals? How are you? What is your take on this? What do you think?
See, Germany, being the motherland for automobile industry, being it, and also for machinery sectors as well, correct? And engineering and whatnot, the headquarter for the likes of BMW, Volkswagen. On the engineering side, you have Siemens, correct? You have so many industries like chemicals, pharmaceuticals. You have BASF, correct? You have Bayer,
yeah.
correct? You also have top tier 1 suppliers within the automotive industry, being it Bosch headquarter in Stuttgart, correct? You have ZF in Friedrichshafen. You have Mahle, correct? And there are many other companies who have not originally they are from Germany, but they have their strong base in Germany.
Correct.
Like recently, Tesla started the Gigafactory in Berlin. Yeah. There is a Chinese battery manufacturer named Kettle. He has a big plant, EV electric vehicle plant, battery manufacturing plant to be more precise, in Erfurt. Correct. So I mean, Germany has enormous potential, correct? And because of this potential, there are areas in which Germany will be succeeding more. Like for an example, Germany is pushing towards the green energy.
Yes.
So the opportunities will definitely come in the renewable energy side, solar, wind energy, hydrogen. So all those sectors gonna boom up in next 5 to 7 years. That is what the expert says, and that is where Germany is also moving.
The direction is going on.
Yeah. Again, it's a debatable topic, but from internal combustion engines to electric vehicles, correct? The pace on which people were thinking the electric combustion engines will fade away and electric vehicles will capture the market is not going as per the data what people showed earlier, but that is gonna happen. And the likes of Volkswagen, BMW, they have plans to spend close to 60 to 80 billion in next 6 years in multiple areas. So those multiple areas are electrification, autonomous driving, correct? Software defined vehicles. Then you have zonal architecture. So there are so many technical topics. Then again, the areas like the data analytics,
Data analytics, yes, yes,
data
yes, yes.
science,
Data science, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There are, I mean, Germany is quite investing in artificial intelligence, machine learning,
Yeah.
correct? Neural networks. Then also you have the areas sensor fusion, for an example, correct? So there are enormous areas, I mean, which will give many opportunities in near future. So it is expected that Germany's economy will be boosted by 2 to 3% in
Okay.
next 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
That is what the forecasts say
Okay.
at this point of time. So people who are really looking to settle down or planning to come to Germany, I mean, they really need to prepare first. I mean, in which area they want to work.
Yeah.
But Germany, again, being the, as I said, fourth largest economy in the world, number one in Europe,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
25% of the entire Europe's GDP,
Maximum, yeah, maximum
84 million people. The GDP itself is around, I believe, 4.4 trillion.
Trillion. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I
So
mean,
there's
sky is the limit.
positive this thing. Let's say the
Exactly.
graph will go on the positive end.
The only thing is people should worry about is the language, which, I mean, it's always good.
Yeah. So I was about to come on this point that how can someone like we want to if he is looking for Germany as an he's
Job
an
market.
experienced Indian, let's say an experienced guy in India. How can he prepare himself to get fit in Germany or for the future? How can he adapt in Germany? What things he can prepare right now if he's in India?
See, there are, besides your graduation, besides your work experience, what you do on a daily to daily basis, if you, this is my experience and this is what I recommend to all the people I met. If you can do some extra certifications, that will really help. So besides the language, if you're really targeting Germany as a market, so if you really have some basic command over the language, where you can write some basic emails, where you can converge up to, I mean, you can manage a meeting, for an example, if not too native a German, correct? That will help you. Second is like as I was just speaking about certification. So the new technology trends, being it, for an example, artificial intelligence, machine learning, correct? The cloud computing is one other thing, correct? So Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. So there are certifications about the data security, about the cyber security, correct? So if people can do that besides what they do on daily basis, that will really help.
Yeah.
Correct. So certifications.
Certifications. Yeah.
People can do Six Sigma. People can do some lean programs. There are multiple certifications, and these certifications are attached to their work field.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if people do that, that will be really helpful.
Yeah.
And if you are already in Germany, I mean, definitely you must be working on these things.
Yeah.
But if you are in India and you're looking for a job in Germany, I think these things will keep you separate from others. So that's what I mean.
This will add something to your profile, and
exactly.
there will be a standout point from your profile for the interviewer or let's say the HR.
Yeah.
Okay. Now towards to the networking and career growth, how important is the professional networking in Germany? Like, how do you feel on this? Like, how it is important to have people from your certain network, like if you're in L&T in this position.
See, Abhijit, in general, networking plays a major role in your career growth.
Yeah.
Correct. And Germany is such a market where maybe the stats will be here and there, but 50 to 60% of job openings are not publicly listed.
Okay. They are filled internally.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, if you have a job opening within your team, so you yourself to your peers or colleagues say that, hey, I have so and so opening. Do you have any recommendations?
Okay. The references work.
So then and there itself, the job positions will be filled. Rather than it's going in the market and your company listing in the job portal where a third person, for example, guy like me, looking for job in your company, he'll get to know.
Yeah. So like LinkedIn.
At the same time, you will only refer someone you know who is right fit for the job.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Correct. So you mean the LinkedIn and this kind of profile?
So there are multiple other ways, right? So there are, I mean, as per me, there are multiple ways to do networking. First and foremost, everyone does in this world is to go to LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Correct. Have a profile, try to give more details and whatnot. Correct. But then there are other ways how people can do a better networking. Correct. So that other ways I would suggest try to take part in almost all the internal events which take place within your company. So which will give a visibility to your other peers that, hey, for example, Abhijit, a guy like Abhijit is good in these many things also.
Yeah.
Try to arrange some internal seminars or try to take part in those seminars which are happening within the company. Correct. So that not only people from your group, but people from other group also know that, okay, Abhijit is
Yes. This kind of
Abhijit
thing.
has these many skills.
Yeah.
Abhijit is good in doing those other things.
Correct.
That will also help you.
Yeah. So kind of it's an extracurricular thing, or let's say one addition to your main skill set.
Exactly. And so these are a couple of things one can do in order to have a better networking. See, networking ultimately gives one a visibility to others that, okay, this person is capable of doing this.
Yeah. So like putting a person, like for example what I want to say is, अगर मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ या फिर मुझे क्या क्या चीजें आती है, तो जैसे ये मीटअप्स में मैं जाऊंगा तभी तो उनको पता चलेगा कि मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ, ये भी है मेरे में.
Okay. And then other than LinkedIn, most of the Germans rely more on another professional networking platform which is called Zing.
Zing.de. Yes.
So उस पे भी आप रहो, correct? And आपकी profile, if you're really targeting a Germany market, it should be in English as well as in German.
मैं एक्चुअली वही पूछने वाला था, क्योंकि
तो दोनों में रखो.
वो रखो तो अगर रखेंगे तो प्रॉब्लम सबका क्वेश्चन ये रहता है कि अगर मैंने मेरी प्रोफाइल जर्मन में स्विच कर दी डायरेक्टली, ऑब्वियसली चैट जीपीटी जिसकी हेल्प से, व्हेन द इंटरव्यूअर इज कॉलिंग देम, तो उनका प्रॉब्लम ये हो जाता है कि वो इंग्लिश में, बिकॉज दे स्टार्ट विद इंग्लिश बिकॉज दे डोंट नो जर्मन, सो ऐसा हो जाता है फिर प्रॉब्लम कि वो नेगेटिव इंप्रेशन हो जाता है. तो व्हाट कैन दे डू बेटर टू अवॉइड दिस सिचुएशन? सो दे विल ऑब्वियसली, ट्रांसलेशन इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम टू पुट योर प्रोफाइल इन जर्मन.
You can always put a disclaimer saying that you are not a native German speaker. This translation has been done by using a third party tool, and when you are introducing yourself, you can always say how much German you know, how much fluent German you can speak. So you being an honest guy upfront will help.
This helps.
Rather than proclaiming that no, this translation has been done, this translation done by me and whatnot.
हवा हवाई बातें नहीं, मतलब क्लियर. आप, मैंने एक्चुअली ये भी एक चीज कहीं सुनी थी कि इफ यू स्टार्ट योर जर्मन इंट्रोडक्शन और स्टार्ट ऑफ द इंटरव्यू इज इन जर्मन एंड देन यू स्मार्टली स्विच इनटू द इंग्लिश, तो उनको भी पता है कि बीइंग ही इन इंडिया उनको इतना जर्मन का एक्सपोजर नहीं है, सो यू कैन एटलीस्ट गिव देम दैट इंप्रेशन कि मैं सीख रहा हूँ, मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ. वो फर्क पड़ता है.
और उसके अलावा आप क्या कर सकते हो नेटवर्किंग के लिए? और इफ आई कैन सजेस्ट, सी, फॉर ऑल द एक्सपीरियंस गाइज, देयर आर, Germany, being the again fourth largest in the world and whatever, there are multiple messes, correct? The expos happened in Germany. For example, Hanover Messe, they can go. The International Automotive one, IAA, that happens in Munich, correct? Pertaining to e-mobility, there is an event called, that also happens in Berlin. It is called VDI e-mobility. Correct? There is Electronica. So people, depending on their work area, they should choose such fairs. Go there, have a homework, which are companies participating, what all those topics you can talk to. Correct? And then try to create that relationship. And the work doesn't get end there. Correct? Once you meet someone, then try to follow that person over LinkedIn or Zing. Try to send a polite message saying, hi, it was nice meeting you. And then on regular basis, try to ask, can we have a short conversation on the interested topic, correct? In whichever domain you people are working for, correct? Basic things.
So the initiating point of view is कि आपको इसमें से मिलेगा, मैसेज में मिलेगा, connections यहाँ से
मिलेगा. And if you really wish to build a one-on-one, or if you don't want to go to a message sort of a stuff, which everyone should go, but there are many other platforms also in which you can meet people. For an example, there is a website called meetup.com. Right? There is another website called Eventbrite. There are multiple other such platforms in which the events take place. So music events, dance events, the discussions and all. So you can search an event of your liking. For example, artificial intelligence in automobile. Search. Try to find out where that event is taking place.
Yeah.
Try, go, meet people. And again, language comes into the picture.
Yes.
So if you know German, it will be easy to interact.
Correct.
There will be less people who
Interaction
speak
is
only
easy.
English.
Yeah. Interaction will be easy if you know some.
That is a point.
Yeah.
And then another very important thing about networking, or in order to get noticed, is you posting some insightful topics on regular basis on LinkedIn and Zing.
Yes.
So it is not only about just liking what someone has posted. It is about giving a comment as well.
Yes.
Because that comment will give impressions to others that, okay, Abhijit knows this subject and he has posted something, what he thinks.
So, opinion. Again, opinion.
I mean, how you get noticed.
Yeah. आपका opinion है कुछ, आप डाल रहे हो कुछ, तो then people will get likes, comments, whatever, and then you can also put comments on other people's feed so that उनको पता चले कि ये है बंदा, ये मतलब वैसे.
So these are couple of basic things one should do as far as networking is concerned. I mean, needless to say, without networking, it will be very difficult to grow.
Yeah.
And so, for an example, if you really wish to move up the ladder in your career, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have good network,
it's difficult.
It will be okay. You say that, okay, it is my luck today I am here. But if you have good connections, tomorrow you will have more opportunities to choose from.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
options,
go this place today, tomorrow that place.
Yeah. So you have different options, let's say, like this, because of networking. Cool. Okay. Then quickly, I would like to also ask you, do you think any skills or technology, or let's say, what skills and technologies are currently in demand? If you could answer this in short.
See, I can talk about automotive. I can talk about technologies pertaining to electrification, battery management are pretty much in demand. If you really wish to be a cloud engineer, AWS certification is quite very important. Correct. If you are an engineer from automotive systems engineering, a TÜV certification for functional safety, or so-called FUSA, is pretty much in demand.
Yeah.
Correct. AI/ML certifications, everyone is running towards AI/ML. Correct. Digitalization, for an example.
Yeah.
So Industry 4.0. These are the couple of areas where there is a high demand of expertise people need today. So if I go and say that I am AWS certified, a cloud engineer, I mean, there will be multiple takers for me today. But if I go and simply say that I'm just a cloud engineer, chances will be less.
Yeah.
So people should invest their time in doing these certifications to have these extra skills to their CV if they really wish to have more opportunities. More opportunities, more money.
Yeah.
You go more up.
Jaldi upar jane ka. Yeah.
I mean, everything takes their time, but at your end, you can give it a try.
Correct.
There's nothing wrong.
अपने हाथ में जो है वो तो कर सकते हैं.
बाकी तो जो होगा सो ऊपर वाले के हाथ.
भगवान देख लेंगे.
Exactly.
Okay. Now we will quickly go on some trending questions on this topic, which are most Google. Is it easy to switch a job in Germany after getting PR or blue card?
Sorry, come again. Is it
easy to switch a job in Germany after you get a PR or a blue card? If you have PR or a blue card?
Again, a hypothetical question. if you're really skilled and a company wants to hire you, I think they'll hire you.
Yeah.
But once you have a PR, I mean, which is possible to get either after 21 months with a B1 certificate, or A1 after 33 months.
33 months something.
Basic thing.
I mean, there is a slight change in the months right now.
No, 21 months.
But 21 and 33.
33.
What I have heard.
Basic है. वो आप Google करोगे मिल जाएगा.
So 21 months B1 and 33 A1.
ये
certificate आपसे
ये करना है. हाँ, ये होना चाहिए. और Lebanon, Deutschland, basic आपका एक एग्जाम्पल है और आपका कितना पेंशन आपने पे किया है. So ये basic things you can easily find it in Google. So once you have a PR, yes, you can change any employer you want. But before that, there is some restrictions in which the worker council has to give an approval and whatnot. So I'm not very sure about it. But once you have a PR, you can move. Even before, without having a PR also, if someone wish to hire you, this is
easy. Okay. Very important question. How to negotiate a salary in Germany? If you
Oh, see, now here's the trick. I mean, I don't know. You people will call it as a trick or no. But unlike in India, where HR will ask you to show your last 3 months pay slip or your
Correct,
current the salary structure and whatnot. Here, because of the GDPR, no one will ask. But it doesn't mean that they are full.
correct.
So every role has a standard salary defined as per the company norms.
Yeah. So range, let's say.
Yeah. So if you are underpaid and if you are getting hired in a good company, then you will be compensated with a good number.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct. And now, how to negotiate? It is simple. I mean, whatever you are getting, and so you should also do a research about the role for which you are applying and how much one should get.
Okay.
So for everything, there is maximum and minimum.
Yes. But the problem is the people who are living in Germany, they know because यहाँ का structure और
So अगर आप अंधी में कुछ भी number फेंक दोगे, so chances of you getting rejections are more.
more. Yes. Correct.
So that's what I'm saying. So so what is the best trick to negotiate a salary? First, look for that job role. Do some research, homework by asking your colleagues, by having some reference. Again, networking
community. Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
तो जितना networking है लोग बता देंगे कि भाई for this job you should ask minimum 100K. To this job 120K. Varies.
Per year. Yeah. Varies करता है.
So again, you can ask saying to the HR that as per my information and so and so. So currently I earn so and so. Here also you cannot bluff.
Yes. Yes.
If you're earning 80K, you say I earn 150K. That HR will say, what are you thinking? Am I fool or what? You cannot do that.
उनको वो पता होता है वैसे.
सब पता होता है. So everyone knows their job.
Yes. Correct.
So if you are simply doing a trick, you may fail miserably as well.
Yes. So try to be do some research.
Exactly.
And then give a amount or let's say quote something. But don't say as per company norms because मेरा एक experience बहुत बुरा है कि they want you to know your value. So अगर आपने
you
बोला
can throw
कि
a figure. You can throw a figure. But again, I'm telling you, very important is to do a homework.
Yeah.
Ki what should be the range?
Yeah. So we can be ready with the range.
5%, 10% here there is okay.
Yeah.
But you should not miserably fall by 30 to 40%.
Yes. That's bad scenario.
Very bad.
Cool. Okay. Which job portals or resources work best for professional moving from India? So if I am looking a job in Germany from India, what portal will you suggest? Like already one
There is a portal. So there is a company called Altran. Correct. So Altran has their job openings. You can find out. Then there is Randstad. Through Randstad, you can search a job. Then there are multiple others, but these two are the top ones which comes to my mind most of the times.
Yeah. And so okay, you have already given us some 2 questions, and then I think that's enough for this thing. Okay, we are almost completed with our part 2, and we will directly start with our part 3, which is now we will like to explore family life, PR, schooling, settling permanently in Germany, and for this part, I would like to directly ask you if the goal of this discussion is the viewer is looking for a long-term life in Germany, raising his family, education, PR, and personal perspective. How do you think the family life in Frankfurt is? So we want to discuss basically the family life in Frankfurt. Okay. So how has the family life been here for you in Frankfurt?
See, when you move to Germany, so again depends. If you are a teenager and move to Germany, you have ample time. You can decide what you want to eat, what you want to drink, when you want to sleep, when you want to wake up and whatnot. Right? That